To another episode on how to make appetizers. I hope you guys are trying your hands on your recipes, and I'm so excited that you guys are signing up for this class. Thank you so much. Thank you for telling more other people. I'm so grateful. Wow, it's very important that we understand that small bites, small chops, appetizers, they have common relationship, and they are small bites that are flavorful and then that easy to eat and tasty. It's very, very important. So today I'm going to teach you one of those famous street food in Lagos and in Nigeria, West Africa, and then you're going to be learning there. In another way, I'm going to be making my special pop-off. Well, this time I'm adding cocoa to it. I'm adding a lot of things to it. So let's go, so you can learn them so very fast. I hope you guys are doing good. My name is Chef Ace, and welcome to my kitchen. Okay, good. So this is what we have here. So earlier before the start, I already made this because it takes about 30 minutes to be able to make this fluffy stuff. So the first thing we're gonna do, we're gonna add a cup of flour to the bowl. We have our water warm here, and then we have our milk, about 2 tablespoons of milk. We're gonna use about 1 tablespoon of cocoa. About half teaspoon of cinnamon powder, about half teaspoon of nutmeg, about half teaspoon of salt. You can even increase it. We're going to use sugar, about 1/4 cup of sugar. We're going to add our onion. Onion is about 1 tablespoon. Onion is about 1 tablespoon. And we're going to get the egg. We're going to crack the egg, and then we're going to have the egg yolk. We're going to add the egg yolk. I'm going to get a chili. I'm going to add about 2 tablespoons of chili. And then I'm going to have my yeast. My yeast, I'm going to add about 1 teaspoon of yeast. So it's very important we understand how this works. Making this beautiful appetizer is something I really enjoyed. Why? Because it took me a couple of years before I got into it fully. So I'm going to be using water. I'm going to use about 1, 2, 3, and then mix it. Why did I stop? Is because some flour can really absorb a lot of water. Why some flour cannot absorb a lot of water? As you can see, this one is really coming up well. Then if you had a lot of water, you must be very good to be able to really beat it well. So let me do the party way, the way we used to roll in party. So we use our hand to beat it. That helps to activate the yeast. So we have our pop-off ready. So this is what the pop-off is going to look like, and this is what's going to look like. And so when you make them that way, so if you have it this thick, your pop-off, when it gets cold, is going to get a little bit tough. So you have to ensure that it's fluffy enough and then not too light, and so it's not difficult for you to cut. But for you, after some time, you get used to the consistent and then how you really want it. But my advice is, when you're going to add everything that has liquid content, like the the chili puree, the onion puree, add all of those things before you start adding water, so that you know. No, we cannot give you total measurement of water, but we can say for 1 cup of flour, you have about this is 30. You have about 90 to 120 ml of water. So let's get started. Don't forget that we mixed this, and it's already proven, and then we have it now. So this is where you need to pay real attention on how to cut pop-off. Very important. The techniques is, you have to have enough content in your hand that you can undo. Do not put too excess in your hands, because when you put the excess in your hands, it won't be easy for you to pop it and cut them. When you start, you don't have to be rushed. I know some people can cut about 3, 4, but it takes a little bit time before you become an expert. So look at that. I have my content, and then I'm using my thumb to push the content out so that I can have that lovely round balls. Also, I'm going to teach you a little bit of trick on how to serve the pop-off. So don't forget that we made, on our earlier classes, we made tomato sauce, we made chili sauce. So the tomato sauce recipe, all you just need to do is pop up a little bit of chili, more chili in the tomato recipe. Or if your guest will love the tomato recipe the way it is, absolutely brilliant to serve with the pop-off. This particular cocoa pop-off, you can also add some icing sugar to dust it, which is brilliant idea. It just looks so good when you do that, and it tastes a little bit very good for kids, and it tastes a little bit sweet. But don't forget that this particular recipe is very sweet and it's tasty, having those beautiful flavors. So then we have our cocoa pop-off running, and then let me show you something. I made some earlier, and then I have this. Look at it, beautiful. And then this is absolutely brilliant. That's for me. So we wait, and then we pay attention. Trust me, this recipe is absolutely brilliant. You will thank me for it and say, Ehis, you are absolutely a gift. So don't worry. You won't understand now until you try it. Try the recipe and then tell me what you feel like. So the other level is, if I'm going to add twist, to this pop-off, what do I do to add twist to it? I can improve it by adding my own kind of flavors to it. Today I use cinnamon and nutmeg. On the normal ground, cinnamon and nutmeg are of the same family of spice. They are all called sweet spice. And so when you're adding them to food, they have similarities. They are spices that you can interchange. For example, if you don't have nutmeg, you have cinnamon. If you don't have cinnamon, you have nutmeg. So they are very important. Also, what else can you add to your pop-off? You can add ginger to it. You can add ginger to your pop-off, and then it's absolutely brilliant when you do that. So I've got this pretty platter here. And then I just want to teach you how I go about serving this beautiful small bites. So I'm going to start serving this small bites, and then you need to look at the way I'm going to be serving the small bite. Very important. So if you have the small bite and you have a party, it's important that you have to ensure. I want you to focus. Camera, please, can you focus on this, on the small bites table? So if you have a small bite or table like this, you can drop things like this. You have to invest, for those of you that will be doing party job. So then you get a spoon. Get the tomato sauce was made out of the previous class, so you need to try it. And then scoop that there. Don't do too much so you don't have to waste the sauce, because you still have to drop another one on top. What you're trying to do is you are ensuring that your guest is having to enjoy the flavors. Very important. So if you can do that, trust me, you are a genius. Very important that you must understand how to go about it. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to put a star to it. This is brilliant, and this is just a very easy way to make your guest happy. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? And so for you to give it that lovely signature, ensure your stuff is sitting down well. Drop it again. Ensure you don't do too excess, so you can have those lovely stuff. Welcome to my class. So today we've been able to learn how to do that. So you can also go on ahead to make it a little bit more fancy. Get 1 spoon, yeah, and then dust it. You see that? That is my master class. So see you guys again. Thank you for signing up to this class. I'm so excited that you guys are signed up for the class, and please tell somebody about the class. Tell them that the class is always available, and then we'll be so happy to teach more and coming up. So watch out for the 102 appetizer making. This is 101 class appetizer making, and 102 appetizer making, I'll be teaching you 40 classic appetizers and on the bar, and teach you canopies, and then I'm going to be teaching you 10 dip that you need to try and learn how to make. I'll see you next time. My name is Chef Ace on my appetizer making class. Bye bye.